How to Stay Calm and Positive in Life. Written and published by Elevate Audiobooks. Introduction. Have you ever felt like stress, negativity, and endless overthinking are holding you back? In a world that moves at lightning speed, staying calm and positive can feel like an impossible task. But what if I told you that mastering these skills isn't just a dream, it's a reality within your reach? Picture yourself waking up each day, feeling grounded, focused, and ready to handle whatever life brings. That's exactly what this audiobook is here to help you achieve, empowering you to build a resilient mindset and cultivate unshakable inner peace. This isn't about ignoring life's difficulties or pretending problems don't exist. It's about training yourself to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. It's about rewiring your mind to remain steady in stressful situations and creating habits that naturally foster optimism. Throughout this audiobook, you'll discover practical, science-backed techniques to help you reshape your thoughts, regulate your emotions, and face life's challenges with confidence. The reality is, calmness and positivity aren't just personality traits, they're skills. And like any skill, they can be learned and strengthened with practice. With dedication and the right approach, you'll start to see a shift in your mindset, a reduction in negativity, and a greater sense of peace in your daily life. So, are you ready to take charge of your emotions and unlock a more positive, peaceful version of yourself? Let's embark on this transformational journey together. Chapter 1. How your thoughts shape your life. Your thoughts have immense power. They shape your emotions, guide your decisions, and ultimately define your reality. Every action you take begins with a thought, whether conscious or subconscious. That's why it's crucial to become aware of your thought patterns and train your mind to work for you, not against you. Consider this. Two people can face the exact same situation, yet their experiences can be entirely different based on their mindset. One person might see a challenge as an opportunity for growth, while another sees it as an insurmountable obstacle. The difference? Their perspective. Your mindset determines how you interpret the world around you and how you react to adversity. There are two primary mindsets that influence how we handle life's ups and downs: the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. A fixed mindset assumes that abilities, intelligence, and circumstances are static. If someone with a fixed mindset faces failure, they see it as proof that they're not good enough. In contrast, a growth mindset recognizes that abilities can be developed, and setbacks are simply stepping stones to improvement. Which mindset do you think leads to more success and fulfillment? If you've ever caught yourself thinking, "I can't do this," "things will never change," or "I'm just not lucky," that's a sign of a limiting belief. These negative thought patterns create self-imposed barriers, preventing you from reaching your full potential. But here's the good news. Thoughts can be changed. Just like muscles, your brain can be trained through repetition and awareness. The key is to challenge these negative thoughts and replace them with empowering beliefs. One powerful way to shift your mindset is through positive reframing. Instead of thinking, "This is too hard," reframe it as, "This is a challenge, but I am capable of figuring it out." Instead of saying, "I always fail," say, "Every setback is teaching me something valuable." The words you use internally shape your external reality. Another technique is visualization. Your brain doesn't differentiate much between imagined experiences and real ones. That's why elite athletes and high achievers practice visualization before important events. Picture yourself staying calm in stressful situations, confidently handling difficult conversations, or achieving a goal. The more you visualize success, the more your brain starts aligning your actions to match that reality. Gratitude is another game changer. When you focus on what you have, rather than what you lack, your mindset shifts naturally toward positivity. Take a moment every day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. This simple practice rewires your brain to look for the good in every situation, making positivity a natural state rather than something you have to force. Your thoughts influence the people and energy you attract. Have you ever noticed how being around negative people can drain you? On the flip side, being in the company of optimistic and motivated individuals can lift your spirits. Choose your influences wisely. Surround yourself with people, books, and experiences that reinforce the mindset you want to cultivate. Your challenge for this chapter: pay attention to your thoughts today. Catch one negative thought, challenge it, and replace it with a more empowering belief. It's a small habit, but over time these little shifts will completely transform how you see the world and how the world responds to you. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality, so choose them wisely. Chapter 2. Mastering Emotional Control. How to respond, not react. Emotions are a natural part of life. They influence our decisions, interactions, and overall well-being. However, when left unchecked, emotions can take control, leading to impulsive reactions, unnecessary conflicts, and increased stress. The key to emotional mastery isn't suppressing emotions, but learning to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. The difference between reacting and responding can define the quality of your relationships, career, and peace of mind. Reactions are instant, automatic, and often fueled by emotion. They come from the brain's amygdala, which is responsible for the fight or flight response. When you react, your logical thinking is bypassed, making it easy to say or do things you later regret. On the other hand, responding involves pausing, assessing the situation, and choosing a rational, well-thought-out course of action. This shift from reaction to response comes from activating the prefrontal cortex, the brain's center for reasoning and self-control. The first step to emotional control is self-awareness. Start by identifying the emotions you feel throughout the day. Are you frequently irritated, anxious, or overwhelmed? When emotions arise, name them. I feel frustrated. I feel nervous. This simple act creates psychological distance, making emotions easier to manage. One of the most powerful techniques for emotional regulation is the 5-second rule, popularized by Mel Robbins. The next time you feel the urge to react impulsively, count backward: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This pause disrupts emotional autopilot and gives your rational brain time to intervene. Another effective method is deep breathing. Try inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 7, and exhaling for 8. This technique slows the heart rate and instantly calms the nervous system. Practicing mindfulness also enhances emotional control. When faced with a triggering situation, take a moment to observe your emotions without judgment. Ask yourself, is this situation really as bad as it feels? Or will this matter a year from now? These questions help shift perspective and prevent unnecessary emotional outbursts. Understanding emotional triggers is another key component of self-regulation. Triggers are specific situations, people, or thoughts that provoke strong emotional reactions. By identifying your triggers, you gain the power to prepare for them and manage your responses effectively. Try keeping a journal to track the patterns of what upsets or stresses you the most. Once you recognize your triggers, you can consciously reframe your approach to those situations. Another technique that helps in mastering emotional control is cognitive reframing, the ability to shift how you interpret events. For instance, instead of saying, "This is a disaster," you can reframe it as, "This is a challenge, and I can learn from it." The words you use to describe situations directly impact how you feel about them. Your body language also plays a major role in emotional control. Standing upright, relaxing your shoulders, and maintaining a composed posture can signal to your brain that you are in control, reducing stress levels. If you feel anxious, try loosening your body, unclenching your jaw, and taking slow breaths. These small adjustments can make a significant difference. Social interactions can also test emotional regulation. Arguments, disagreements, or conflicts can easily lead to emotional outbursts. The next time you feel the urge to react negatively, pause and ask yourself, what is the outcome I want from this situation? More often than not, responding calmly and logically will lead to better results than an emotional reaction. Self-compassion is another vital aspect of emotional mastery. Many people are harsh on themselves when they feel emotional, which only intensifies stress. Instead of criticizing yourself, treat yourself with kindness. When experiencing strong emotions, remind yourself that it's okay to feel this way and that you're doing your best. Replacing self-judgment with self-acceptance helps regulate emotions effectively. To truly master emotional control, daily practice is necessary. Engage in activities that reinforce emotional resilience, such as meditation, journaling, or engaging in hobbies that bring joy. Prioritizing sleep, exercise, and proper nutrition can also significantly improve emotional regulation. A well-rested and nourished body supports a well-balanced mind. Your challenge for this chapter: identify one situation that frequently triggers you. The next time it happens, pause, take a deep breath, and respond thoughtfully, instead of reacting. With practice, this simple shift will transform the way you handle stress and conflict, making you a calmer and more in control version of yourself. Chapter 3. Overcoming stress and anxiety. Stress and anxiety have become a common part of modern life. Deadlines, responsibilities, unexpected challenges, and the pressures of everyday living can make it seem like stress is unavoidable. However, while stress may be inevitable, how we manage it is entirely within our control. Overcoming stress and anxiety is not about eliminating every difficult situation in life, but about learning to navigate them with a sense of calm and resilience. The good news? Science offers numerous effective techniques to help you regain control over your stress levels and prevent anxiety from overwhelming you. The first step in managing stress is recognizing its presence. Often, we experience stress without fully acknowledging it. Physical symptoms like headaches, muscle tension, fatigue, and digestive issues can all be signs of chronic stress. Mentally, stress can manifest as constant worry, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. Awareness is key. Once you identify that stress is affecting you, you can take proactive steps to reduce it. One of the most effective stress management techniques is controlled breathing. Deep breathing exercises, such as the 4-7-8 technique, help activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for relaxation. To practice this method, inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and then slowly exhale through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeating this cycle a few times can quickly reduce feelings of anxiety and promote a sense of calm. Another science-backed approach is progressive muscle relaxation, PMR. This technique involves tensing and then slowly relaxing each muscle group in the body, starting from the toes and working up to the head. PMR not only relieves physical tension, but also helps break the cycle of anxious thoughts. By focusing on the body, you shift your attention away from stresses and ground yourself in the present moment. Exercise is also an excellent tool for reducing stress and anxiety. When you engage in physical activity, your body releases endorphins, also known as feel-good hormones, which naturally combat stress. Even a simple 30-minute walk outside can do wonders for clearing your mind and improving your mood. If high-intensity workouts aren't your preference, activities like yoga and Tai Chi provide both physical benefits and mental relaxation, combining movement with mindfulness. Diet and nutrition play a significant role in stress levels as well. Consuming too much caffeine, sugar, and processed foods can lead to heightened anxiety, while eating whole foods rich in magnesium, omega-3 fatty acids, and antioxidants can help stabilize mood. Magnesium, found in leafy greens and nuts, is particularly beneficial for reducing tension, while omega-3s from fatty fish, like salmon, help lower stress hormone levels. Staying hydrated is also essential, as even mild dehydration can increase feelings of stress and fatigue. Mindfulness meditation is another powerful technique for overcoming stress. Research has shown that mindfulness helps rewire the brain to respond to stress more effectively. The practice involves focusing on your breath, bodily sensations, or the present moment without judgment. Even spending just 5 minutes a day practicing mindfulness can help lower cortisol levels, the primary stress hormone, and increase feelings of clarity and relaxation. Journaling is an underrated but highly effective stress relief method. Writing down your thoughts and feelings helps you process emotions, identify stress triggers, and gain a clearer perspective. Some people benefit from gratitude journaling, where they list things they're grateful for each day. This simple practice shifts focus from problems to positives, reducing stress and fostering a sense of well-being. Another technique that can significantly lower stress levels is time management. Poor time management often leads to feeling overwhelmed, which exacerbates stress. Breaking tasks into smaller steps, setting priorities, and using productivity methods like the Pomodoro technique, working for 25-minute intervals with short breaks, can help increase efficiency and prevent burnout. Learning to say no when necessary is also crucial for protecting your mental health and avoiding unnecessary stress. Social support is a natural stress buffer. Connecting with friends, family, or support groups provides emotional comfort and perspective. Talking about your concerns with a trusted person can ease stress and provide solutions you might not have considered. If in-person interactions are difficult, even sending a message or making a phone call can make a significant difference. Another effective approach to stress reduction is grounding techniques. When anxiety feels overwhelming, grounding exercises help bring your mind back to the present moment. A popular grounding method is the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. Identify 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This exercise helps distract the mind from anxious thoughts and reconnects you with the present. Lastly, improving sleep quality can drastically reduce stress and anxiety levels. Sleep deprivation impairs cognitive function, increases cortisol production, and weakens emotional regulation. To promote better sleep, establish a consistent bedtime routine, reduce screen time before bed, and create a relaxing sleep environment. If stress keeps you up at night, try a body scan meditation, where you mentally focus on different parts of your body, releasing tension and easing into sleep. Your challenge for this chapter: choose one of these science-backed stress reduction techniques and apply it daily for a week. Observe how it impacts your stress levels and adjust as needed. Small changes, practiced consistently, lead to profound results. Stress is an inevitable part of life, but with the right tools, you can navigate it with calmness and control, ensuring that anxiety no longer dictates your daily experience. Chapter 4. Letting Go of Overthinking and Worry. Overthinking is one of the greatest barriers to inner peace and positivity. It's the voice in your head that replays past mistakes, creates worst-case scenarios, and keeps you stuck in a cycle of worry. When left unchecked, overthinking leads to stress, anxiety, and mental exhaustion. The good news? You can break free from this habit by training your mind to let go of excessive thoughts and embrace the present moment with clarity and confidence. The first step in overcoming overthinking is recognizing its patterns. Overthinking often disguises itself as problem-solving, but in reality, it rarely leads to solutions. Instead, it keeps you stuck in an endless loop of doubts and what-ifs. You may catch yourself replaying past conversations, worrying about things beyond your control, or delaying decisions out of fear. Awareness is key. Once you identify these patterns, you can take steps to interrupt them. A powerful technique for breaking the cycle of overthinking is the 5-second rule. When you catch yourself overthinking, count backward from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then take action or redirect your focus. This interrupts the mental spiral and shifts your attention to something productive. Taking immediate action, no matter how small, helps move your mind from excessive thinking to purposeful doing. Another effective strategy is mindfulness. Overthinking often happens because the mind is either stuck in the past or worried about the future. Mindfulness brings you back to the present moment. One simple way to practice mindfulness is through deep breathing. Take a deep breath in, hold it for a few seconds, and then slowly exhale. Focus only on your breath, allowing thoughts to come and go without attachment. This exercise signals to your brain that you are safe and reduces mental chatter. Journaling is another great way to declutter your mind. When your thoughts feel overwhelming, write them down. Seeing them on paper helps put things into perspective. Instead of letting thoughts run wild in your mind, journaling allows you to organize them and identify recurring worries. To make this practice even more effective, try a brain dump. Write down everything on your mind for 5 to 10 minutes without filtering. Then, review what's truly important and take action on what you can control. One of the biggest causes of overthinking is seeking perfection. Many people overanalyze decisions because they fear making mistakes. However, perfection is an illusion, and waiting for the perfect moment or solution only delays progress. The truth is, action creates clarity. Instead of striving for perfection, aim for progress. Make the best decision you can with the information available, and trust yourself to handle whatever comes next. Another way to combat overthinking is setting time limits on decision-making. If you find yourself obsessing over a choice, set a specific amount of time to evaluate it, whether it's 5 minutes, an hour, or a day. When the time is up, make a decision and move forward. This prevents analysis paralysis and builds confidence in your ability to make choices without excessive worry. Reframing your thoughts is also a powerful tool for overcoming overthinking. Instead of asking, "What if something goes wrong?" shift to, "What if everything goes right?" Instead of thinking, "I might fail," tell yourself, "This is a learning opportunity." The way you frame your thoughts influences your emotions and actions. Choosing a positive perspective can significantly reduce unnecessary stress. Distraction can also be an effective way to quiet an overactive mind. Engage in activities that require your full attention: exercise, reading, creative hobbies, or even spending time with loved ones. When your mind is occupied with something meaningful, it has less room for overthinking. Movement is especially powerful. A simple walk outside can help reset your thoughts and bring a fresh perspective. Setting boundaries with social media and information intake can also help manage overthinking. Constant exposure to negative news, endless scrolling, and comparison on social platforms can fuel anxious thoughts. Set specific times for checking social media or the news, and be intentional about consuming content that uplifts rather than overwhelms you. Self-compassion plays a crucial role in breaking free from overthinking. Many people are hard on themselves for having excessive thoughts, which only amplifies anxiety. Instead of criticizing yourself, practice self-kindness. When you catch yourself overthinking, acknowledge it without judgment, and gently remind yourself that it's okay to let go. Lastly, trusting yourself is essential. Overthinking often stems from a lack of confidence in your own ability to handle life's uncertainties. Remind yourself of times when you've successfully navigated challenges in the past. Your intuition is stronger than you think, and learning to trust it will help you make decisions with greater ease. Your challenge for this chapter: the next time you catch yourself overthinking, use the 5-second rule to break the cycle. Take a deep breath and reframe your thoughts into something positive. Choose action over rumination, and trust that everything will work out in the best way possible. The more you practice letting go, the freer and more peaceful your mind will become. Chapter 5. Staying resilient in tough times: how to bounce back stronger. Life is full of challenges. No one is immune to difficulties, setbacks, or failures. The real difference between those who thrive and those who struggle is resilience. The ability to adapt, recover, and grow stronger in the face of adversity. Resilience isn't about avoiding problems or suppressing emotions. It's about learning how to face challenges head-on, maintain inner strength, and come out better on the other side. This chapter will provide practical strategies to help you build unshakable resilience so that life's inevitable difficulties no longer shake your confidence or peace of mind. The first step to becoming more resilient is acceptance. Many people waste energy resisting what has already happened, wishing things were different or blaming themselves or others. However, fighting reality only increases suffering. Instead, shift your mindset to one of acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean you like or agree with the situation. It means you acknowledge it for what it is and decide how to move forward. Remind yourself that setbacks and struggles are part of life, and resisting them won't change the situation. Accepting reality allows you to put your energy into solutions rather than frustration. One powerful tool for resilience is reframing challenges as opportunities. The way you interpret adversity shapes how you respond to it. Instead of seeing difficulties as signs of failure, view them as chances to grow, learn, and improve. Ask yourself, what is this situation teaching me? Or how can I use this experience to become stronger? Every challenge carries a lesson, whether it's developing patience, learning from mistakes, or discovering new strengths. The more you practice shifting your mindset, the more resilient you will become. Another key to resilience is emotional regulation. When faced with adversity, it's natural to experience strong emotions like frustration, sadness, or fear. However, allowing these emotions to spiral out of control can make the situation worse. Instead of suppressing emotions, acknowledge them without judgment. Practice techniques such as deep breathing, journaling, or speaking with a trusted friend to process emotions in a healthy way. The goal isn't to eliminate emotions, but to manage them so they don't control your actions. Self-compassion plays a vital role in resilience. Many people are their own harshest critics, blaming themselves for every mistake or failure. But resilience isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. Instead of saying, "I can't believe I messed up," try, "I'm doing my best, and mistakes are part of learning." The more you practice self-compassion, the easier it becomes to bounce back from setbacks. Another essential factor in resilience is building a strong support system. No one should have to navigate life's challenges alone. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people can provide emotional strength and encouragement. Lean on friends, family members, mentors, or support groups during difficult times. Talking about your struggles with someone who understands can help you gain perspective and feel less alone. If you don't have a strong support system, consider seeking professional guidance through therapy or counseling. Developing a problem-solving mindset is another key aspect of resilience. When challenges arise, instead of dwelling on what's wrong, focus on finding solutions. Ask yourself, what can I do right now to improve this situation? Even small steps can create a sense of control and momentum. Break problems down into manageable tasks and take them one step at a time. Resilient people don't wait for problems to disappear. They actively work toward solutions. Another important element of resilience is cultivating optimism. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to believe in the possibility of positive outcomes. When faced with difficulty, remind yourself that setbacks are temporary and that you have the strength to overcome them. Instead of focusing on what's going wrong, direct your attention to what you can do to move forward. Practicing gratitude is a great way to cultivate optimism. Regularly reminding yourself of what's going well can help shift your perspective. Physical well-being also plays a significant role in mental resilience. Taking care of your body through regular exercise, healthy nutrition, and sufficient sleep improves emotional stability and stress management. Exercise releases endorphins, which naturally boost your mood, while proper nutrition and rest provide the energy needed to cope with challenges. When you feel physically strong, it's easier to stay mentally strong as well. Another powerful resilience-building technique is learning from past struggles. Look back on a difficult time in your life. How did you get through it? What strategies helped you cope? What lessons did you learn? Recognizing your past successes in overcoming adversity can give you confidence in your ability to handle future challenges. Keeping a resilience journal, where you document past obstacles and how you overcame them, can serve as a reminder of your strength when faced with new difficulties. One common trait among highly resilient individuals is a sense of purpose. People who have a clear sense of purpose and long-term goals tend to navigate challenges with more determination. When you're connected to a purpose greater than your current struggle, setbacks feel less overwhelming. Whether it's personal growth, career ambitions, family, or a cause you care about, having something meaningful to focus on can help you persevere through tough times. Your mindset toward failure also impacts resilience. Instead of seeing failure as an end, see it as feedback. Failure is simply a sign that something needs adjustment. Many of the world's most successful individuals faced multiple failures before achieving their goals. Thomas Edison famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he responded, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Adopting this perspective helps you stay persistent and adaptable in the face of setbacks. Lastly, resilience is built through consistent practice. The more you train your mind to handle adversity, the stronger you become. Just like a muscle, resilience grows with use. The key is to start small, practice acceptance, challenge negative thoughts, focus on solutions, and take care of your well-being. Over time, these small efforts add up, making you naturally more resilient to life's challenges. Your challenge for this chapter: the next time you face a challenge, pause and reframe your perspective. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how can I use this experience to grow? By making resilience a daily practice, you'll develop an unshakable ability to handle whatever life throws your way. Tough times will come and go, but with resilience, you'll always find a way forward. Chapter 6: The Art of Positivity. Training your brain for optimism. Positivity is not just a personality trait. It's a skill that can be cultivated with practice. While some people naturally see the bright side of life, many struggle with negative thinking patterns that make it difficult to maintain an optimistic outlook. However, with the right techniques, you can train your brain to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. Optimism is not about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on solutions rather than problems. This shift in perspective can significantly improve your mental well-being, relationships, and overall quality of life. The foundation of positivity starts with self-awareness. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. Do you often find yourself thinking negatively or doubting your abilities? If so, it's important to recognize these thought patterns and reframe them. Instead of saying, "I'll never be able to do this," shift to, "This may be difficult, but I can figure it out." The words you use internally shape your emotions and actions. Your mind believes what you tell it, so make sure you are feeding it with thoughts that empower you. One effective way to train your brain for optimism is through gratitude practice. Numerous studies have shown that gratitude rewires the brain for positivity. Each day, take a moment to reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be grand. Something as simple as a good cup of coffee or a supportive friend can have a powerful impact. Writing these down in a gratitude journal reinforces positive thinking patterns and helps you develop an appreciation for the good in your life. Visualization is another powerful tool for fostering optimism. Athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers use visualization to imagine their success before it happens. Close your eyes and picture yourself accomplishing a goal or handling a challenging situation with confidence. The more you mentally rehearse success, the more your brain believes it is possible. This technique primes your mind to recognize opportunities and take proactive steps toward achieving your goals. Another crucial aspect of training your brain for optimism is challenging negative thoughts. Often people engage in cognitive distortions, exaggerated, irrational thoughts that reinforce negativity. Common distortions include catastrophizing, everything is going to go wrong, black and white thinking, if I fail, I'm a total failure, and mind reading, they probably don't like me. When you catch yourself engaging in these patterns, stop and ask yourself, is this thought based on facts or assumptions? Replacing irrational thoughts with balanced perspectives can significantly reduce negativity. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is also key to maintaining an optimistic mindset. The people you spend the most time with impact your thoughts, attitudes, and energy levels. If you are constantly surrounded by negativity, it becomes harder to stay positive. Make an effort to spend time with uplifting, solution-focused individuals who encourage you. This also applies to the content you consume. Limit exposure to negative news and social media that drains your energy, and instead, seek out books, podcasts, and media that inspire and motivate you. Optimism is also strengthened through acts of kindness. Helping others not only benefits them, but also boosts your own sense of fulfillment and positivity. Performing small acts of kindness, whether it's offering a kind word, helping someone in need, or volunteering, releases feel-good hormones that enhance emotional well-being. The more kindness you practice, the more you reinforce a mindset of abundance and gratitude. Daily affirmations can also play a significant role in rewiring your brain for positivity. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce confidence, success, and resilience. Repeating statements such as "I am capable and strong," "I choose to focus on solutions," and "I am worthy of happiness" can gradually shift your self-perception. The key is consistency. Repeating affirmations daily helps replace self-doubt with belief in your abilities. Another practical step to foster positivity is focusing on solutions rather than problems. When faced with a challenge, train your mind to ask, "What can I do about this?" rather than dwelling on what went wrong. Optimistic people take proactive steps to improve situations rather than feeling powerless. Even if a problem seems overwhelming, breaking it down into small, manageable steps makes it more solvable and less stressful. It's important to note that being positive does not mean ignoring negative emotions. True optimism involves acknowledging difficult emotions while choosing not to dwell on them. If you are experiencing sadness or frustration, allow yourself to feel it, but also remind yourself that emotions are temporary. Practicing emotional resilience allows you to experience setbacks without losing sight of hope and progress. Mindfulness is another effective practice for cultivating positivity. When your mind is constantly focused on past regrets or future worries, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Mindfulness brings your attention back to the present moment, helping you appreciate what is happening right now. Simple mindfulness exercises, such as deep breathing or focusing on your senses, can help train your brain to stay grounded and reduce stress. Laughter and playfulness are also essential components of a positive mindset. Engaging in activities that make you laugh, whether it's watching a funny movie, spending time with friends, or playing games, boosts mood-enhancing chemicals in the brain. Taking life less seriously and finding moments of joy in everyday experiences can greatly improve your overall sense of well-being. Another crucial step is developing resilience against negativity. No matter how optimistic you are, negative situations and people will still exist. The key is to protect your energy by setting boundaries. If someone constantly drains you with negativity, limit your interactions with them. If negative news overwhelms you, take breaks from consuming it. By consciously choosing what you allow into your mental space, you can preserve your positive mindset. A major factor in maintaining optimism is setting meaningful goals. When you have clear, purpose-driven goals, your mind naturally focuses on progress rather than setbacks. Setting small, achievable milestones along the way provides motivation and a sense of accomplishment. Celebrating small wins keeps you inspired and reinforces the belief that you are moving forward. Your challenge for this chapter: each morning, write down 3 things you are grateful for, recite 3 affirmations, and visualize a successful outcome for something important in your life. Repeat this practice for a week and observe how it impacts your mindset. Optimism is built one thought at a time. Start training your brain to focus on the positive today. Chapter 7. Creating a routine for calmness and happiness. Happiness and inner peace are not accidental. They are cultivated through consistent daily habits and intentional routines. The way you start and end your day significantly influences your mood, mental clarity, and overall well-being. Many people drift through life reacting to situations as they arise, which leads to stress and instability. However, by building structured routines that foster calmness and happiness, you create a foundation of emotional stability that allows you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. A well-designed morning and evening routine can transform the way you experience each day, setting the stage for long-term peace and fulfillment. A mindful morning routine is essential for starting the day with a sense of control and clarity. Unfortunately, many people begin their day by immediately checking their phones, diving into social media, emails, and news updates, which instantly puts the mind in a reactive state. Instead of allowing external information to dictate your mental state, take control of your morning by creating a ritual that nurtures inner peace. One of the most effective habits to include in your morning routine is mindful breathing or meditation. Just 5 to 10 minutes of deep breathing or silent meditation can reduce stress, improve concentration, and set a calm tone for the rest of the day. If meditation feels difficult, simply focusing on your breath, inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 6, can instantly soothe your nervous system and increase emotional stability. Another powerful practice to incorporate into your morning is gratitude reflection. Before rushing into daily responsibilities, take a moment to list 3 things you're grateful for. Shifting your focus to appreciation first thing in the morning rewires your brain to recognize the positive aspects of your life, which in turn enhances overall happiness. Writing these thoughts in a gratitude journal further reinforces this mindset, making it easier to maintain a positive outlook throughout the day. Gratitude has been scientifically proven to reduce stress, boost emotional resilience, and increase overall life satisfaction. Movement is another crucial component of a morning routine designed for calmness and happiness. Engaging in some form of physical activity, such as stretching, yoga, or a brisk walk, releases endorphins, chemicals in the brain that naturally improve mood and reduce stress. Even a short 5-minute stretch can help wake up your body, release muscle tension, and improve circulation, preparing you to tackle the day with energy and focus. If you prefer a more structured workout, engaging in cardiovascular exercise or strength training can enhance both mental clarity and physical well-being. Journaling is another simple but effective practice that can add structure and mental clarity to your mornings. Writing down your thoughts, goals, and affirmations helps declutter your mind and set a clear intention for the day. If you tend to wake up feeling anxious about what needs to be done, writing a short to-do list can help bring order to your thoughts and prevent mental overwhelm. Journaling also allows you to reflect on any worries you may have and reframe them into opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Equally important as a structured morning routine is an effective evening routine. Many people struggle to unwind after a long day, carrying stress and worry into their nights. This can disrupt sleep and make it harder to recharge for the next day. Developing a relaxing nighttime routine signals to your brain that it's time to wind down, improving sleep quality and overall emotional well-being. One key habit to implement in the evening is disconnecting from screens at least an hour before bed. The blue light emitted from phones, computers, and TVs interferes with melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media or consuming stressful news, replace screen time with calming activities like reading, journaling, or listening to soothing music. Another valuable evening habit is practicing gratitude before bed. Reflecting on 3 positive moments from your day, no matter how small, helps shift your focus from stress to appreciation. This simple practice has been shown to improve sleep quality and create a sense of fulfillment. Instead of ruminating over what went wrong, end your day on a positive note by acknowledging what went well. Setting an intention for the next day is another powerful way to reduce stress and start each morning with clarity. Before going to sleep, take a few minutes to review your upcoming tasks and set your top priorities. Planning ahead prevents morning confusion and mental clutter, allowing you to wake up with a clear sense of direction. Writing down your main objectives ensures that you remain focused and productive without feeling overwhelmed. Incorporating self-care rituals into your nighttime routine can further promote relaxation and emotional balance. Engaging in calming activities, such as taking a warm bath, practicing gentle stretching, or drinking herbal tea can help signal to your body that it's time to rest. Creating a peaceful bedtime ritual that includes soft lighting, a cozy environment, and relaxation techniques ensures that your mind and body transition smoothly into sleep. Aside from structured morning and evening routines, incorporating moments of mindfulness throughout the day can significantly enhance calmness and happiness. Taking small breaks to breathe deeply, stretch, or step outside for fresh air can reset your mind and prevent stress from accumulating. Practicing mindfulness in daily activities, whether eating, walking, or working, helps keep you present and grounded, reducing anxiety and improving focus. The more you integrate mindfulness into your day, the easier it becomes to maintain emotional stability, even in stressful situations. Another important factor in maintaining long-term peace and happiness is setting boundaries with stressors. Identify aspects of your life that regularly drain your energy and take proactive steps to limit their impact. This may include reducing interactions with negative individuals, limiting exposure to social media, or setting clear work-life balance boundaries. Protecting your emotional space is just as important as cultivating inner peace. Building a sustainable routine for calmness and happiness requires self-discipline and consistency. It's easy to feel motivated at the beginning, but long-term transformation happens through repetition. The key is to start small. Begin with just 1 or 2 new habits, such as deep breathing in the morning and gratitude reflection at night. Once these practices become second nature, introduce additional elements to your routine. Over time, these small daily habits accumulate into a lifestyle that fosters inner peace and resilience. The most successful individuals prioritize routines because they understand that structure creates freedom. By setting intentional rhythms for your day, you eliminate unnecessary stress and uncertainty, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. A strong routine gives you control over your emotions, mindset, and productivity, enabling you to navigate challenges with grace and confidence. Rather than letting life happen to you, you take charge of your well-being and create the conditions for happiness to flourish. Your challenge for this chapter is to design a simple morning and evening routine that supports your emotional well-being. Begin by selecting just 1 or 2 small habits, such as mindful breathing upon waking and gratitude reflection before bed. Commit to practicing these habits daily for at least 1 week and observe how they influence your mood, focus, and overall sense of peace. Small, consistent efforts lead to significant changes over time. By taking control of your routines, you take control of your life, one calm, intentional day at a time. Chapter 8. Dealing with negative people and situations. No matter how positive or calm you strive to be, you will inevitably encounter negative people and challenging situations. Whether it's a toxic coworker, a difficult family member, or a stressful environment, negativity can drain your energy and disrupt your peace of mind. Learning how to handle negativity effectively is crucial for maintaining inner calm and emotional well-being. Instead of allowing external negativity to dictate your emotions, you can develop strategies to protect your peace and respond with strength and wisdom. The first step in dealing with negativity is understanding that you cannot control other people, only your reactions to them. Many people waste energy trying to change others or wishing that difficult individuals would act differently. The truth is, some people thrive on negativity, and no amount of reasoning will alter their behavior. Instead of focusing on changing others, shift your focus to managing your response. By choosing how you react, you reclaim your power and refuse to let external negativity dictate your emotions. One of the most effective ways to handle negative people is by setting boundaries. If someone consistently drains your energy, criticizes you, or brings unnecessary drama into your life, it's essential to establish clear limits. Boundaries are not about being rude or dismissive. They are about protecting your emotional well-being. This could mean limiting the time you spend with toxic individuals, politely disengaging from conversations that lead to negativity, or even cutting ties with people who bring constant stress. Boundaries communicate self-respect and signal to others that your peace is non-negotiable. Another powerful tool for dealing with negativity is emotional detachment. This means not allowing the words or actions of others to affect your internal state. When someone is negative toward you, pause before reacting. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Does this person's opinion define me? In most cases, negativity says more about the other person than it does about you. Practicing emotional detachment allows you to observe negativity without absorbing it. Imagine a protective shield around you that deflects negative energy, keeping you calm and unaffected. Sometimes, negativity arises in situations rather than individuals. Workplace stress, financial difficulties, or unexpected challenges can create overwhelming negativity. In these moments, reframing your perspective is essential. Instead of seeing a stressful situation as a crisis, view it as a challenge to overcome. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience for growth? Shifting your mindset from victimhood to empowerment helps you maintain control and navigate difficult situations with resilience. A common mistake people make when faced with negativity is engaging in defensive arguments. When someone criticizes you or tries to provoke a reaction, it's tempting to defend yourself or fight back. However, engaging in negativity often escalates conflict rather than resolving it. Instead, practice the power of silence. Sometimes, the best response is no response at all. By refusing to engage in negativity, you deprive it of fuel and maintain your inner peace. Another way to combat negativity is practicing self-awareness. Pay attention to how certain people or environments make you feel. Do you feel drained after certain interactions? Do specific situations leave you feeling anxious or frustrated? Recognizing these patterns helps you make conscious choices about where you invest your time and energy. Surrounding yourself with positive influences and minimizing exposure to negativity creates a healthier mental environment. One effective technique for dealing with difficult individuals is the gray rock method. This approach involves remaining emotionally neutral when interacting with toxic people, giving them no reaction or emotional energy to feed off. If someone thrives on drama, gossip, or manipulation, responding with indifference makes you less appealing as a target. Keeping responses short, unemotional, and disengaged discourages further negativity. When negativity starts affecting your mindset, grounding techniques can help restore balance. Simple exercises such as deep breathing, counting to 10, or stepping outside for fresh air can instantly calm your nervous system. Practicing mindfulness, focusing on the present moment rather than dwelling on negativity, also prevents you from becoming overwhelmed by difficult emotions. Another critical aspect of dealing with negativity is practicing forgiveness, not for others, but for yourself. Holding on to resentment or anger only keeps negativity alive within you. Letting go doesn't mean condoning bad behavior, but it frees you from carrying emotional burdens that don't serve you. Forgiveness is about choosing peace over prolonged suffering. A helpful way to shield yourself from negativity is focusing on positivity. The more you cultivate gratitude, optimism, and uplifting experiences, the less impact negativity will have on you. Engaging in activities that bring you joy, whether it's hobbies, exercise, or time with loved ones, helps reinforce a positive mindset and counteracts the effects of negativity. Lastly, when faced with negativity, always remember your ultimate power choice. You cannot always control what happens, but you can always choose how to respond. Choosing calmness over anger, detachment over defensiveness, and positivity over negativity shapes the quality of your life. Every time you refuse to let negativity affect you, you strengthen your ability to maintain inner peace. Your challenge for this chapter: identify a negative person or situation that often disrupts your peace. Decide on one specific boundary you will set or a mindset shift you will adopt to protect your emotional well-being. Practice detachment and remind yourself that your peace is always in your control. By mastering the art of handling negativity, you empower yourself to maintain calmness and happiness no matter what life throws your way. Chapter 9. The Science of Happiness and Contentment. Happiness and contentment are often thought of as fleeting emotions, influenced by circumstances and external factors. However, science reveals that happiness is not just a temporary state, but a skill that can be cultivated. True happiness is not about achieving perfection, avoiding difficulties, or accumulating material possessions. It is about developing a mindset that allows you to experience joy, peace, and fulfillment, regardless of life's ups and downs. Contentment, on the other hand, is the ability to be at peace with where you are, while still striving for growth. This chapter explores the psychology and neuroscience behind happiness and provides practical strategies to help you build a fulfilling, contented life. One of the fundamental principles of happiness is understanding that it is largely an inside job. Studies show that external factors such as wealth, success, and relationships contribute to happiness only to a certain extent. The hedonic adaptation theory suggests that people have a baseline level of happiness, and even after significant positive or negative life events, they tend to return to that baseline over time. This means that while achievements and material possessions can bring temporary joy, they do not create lasting happiness. Instead, happiness comes from within. From how you interpret life, the habits you cultivate, and the way you train your mind to focus on the good. One of the most powerful ways to increase happiness is through gratitude practice. Research has consistently shown that people who actively practice gratitude experience higher levels of well-being and lower levels of stress and depression. When you shift your focus from what is missing to what you already have, your brain rewires itself to recognize and appreciate positivity. Keeping a gratitude journal, where you write down 3 things you're grateful for each day, is a simple but effective way to build long-term happiness. Gratitude not only enhances your mood, but also strengthens relationships, as appreciating others creates deeper connections and mutual respect. Another key to happiness is learning to live in the present moment. Many people spend their lives either regretting the past or worrying about the future, missing out on the joy of now. Practicing mindfulness, fully immersing yourself in the present, has been proven to increase happiness by reducing stress and enhancing appreciation for life's simple pleasures. Small practices, such as mindful eating, mindful breathing, or simply taking a few moments each day to pause and notice your surroundings, can create a profound shift in how you experience life. When you focus on the present, your mind is free from unnecessary worries, and happiness becomes more accessible. A crucial element of contentment is understanding the difference between happiness and pleasure. Pleasure is temporary and often dependent on external factors, such as indulging in a favorite meal, buying a new gadget, or receiving compliments. While pleasure is enjoyable, it fades quickly and can lead to a cycle of constantly seeking more. True happiness and contentment, however, come from deeper sources, such as meaningful relationships, personal growth, and a sense of purpose. Shifting your focus from seeking pleasure to creating meaning allows you to cultivate long-lasting fulfillment. Another science-backed strategy for increasing happiness is building strong social connections. Humans are wired for connection, and research has shown that the quality of relationships is one of the strongest predictors of long-term happiness. Spending time with loved ones, engaging in meaningful conversations, and expressing kindness to others all contribute to emotional well-being. Simple acts of kindness, such as helping a friend, writing a heartfelt message, or even smiling at a stranger, release oxytocin, the hormone responsible for feelings of connection and love. Additionally, acts of service and generosity play a significant role in long-term happiness. Giving to others, whether through time, support, or resources, has been linked to increased happiness and life satisfaction. Volunteering, mentoring, or simply offering a kind gesture can boost your mood and provide a sense of purpose. The helper's high is a well-documented phenomenon in which acts of kindness create a natural state of happiness by activating the brain's reward system. A practical way to cultivate happiness is by engaging in activities that create a state of flow. Flow is a psychological state where you become fully absorbed in an activity, losing track of time and experiencing a deep sense of fulfillment. This often occurs when engaging in hobbies, creative pursuits, or work that challenges and excites you. Finding activities that bring you into this state, whether it's painting, writing, playing music, or engaging in a sport, creates a natural boost in happiness and satisfaction. Physical well-being also plays a crucial role in mental well-being. Exercise is one of the most effective ways to enhance happiness as it releases endorphins and reduces stress hormones. Even small amounts of movement, such as walking, yoga, or dancing, can improve mood and increase energy levels. A balanced diet rich in essential nutrients, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, B vitamins, and magnesium, supports brain health and emotional stability. Additionally, quality sleep is essential for maintaining happiness. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to increased stress, anxiety, and reduced emotional resilience. Prioritizing rest and relaxation ensures that your mind and body are functioning optimally. Another essential component of happiness is self-compassion. Many people are overly critical of themselves, setting unrealistic expectations and harshly judging their mistakes. However, studies show that self-compassion is linked to greater emotional resilience and life satisfaction. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. Instead of self-criticism, practice self-encouragement and acknowledge your efforts. Learning to accept imperfections and viewing setbacks as learning experiences rather than failures fosters a healthier, more positive mindset. Lastly, happiness is deeply connected to having a sense of purpose. People who have clear goals and a sense of direction tend to experience higher levels of happiness and fulfillment. Purpose doesn't have to mean finding one grand mission in life. It can be as simple as setting meaningful personal goals, engaging in work that feels rewarding, or contributing to something greater than yourself. Reflecting on what truly matters to you and aligning your daily actions with those values creates a lasting sense of joy and contentment. Your challenge for this chapter: incorporate one happiness-boosting habit into your daily routine, whether it's gratitude journaling, practicing mindfulness, engaging in acts of kindness, or finding an activity that brings you into a state of flow. Small, consistent actions lead to lasting change. Train your mind to focus on what brings fulfillment, and happiness will naturally follow. Chapter 10. Staying calm in conflict, work stress, and social media negativity. Conflict, work stress, and social media negativity are some of the biggest disruptors of inner peace in today's fast-paced world. Whether dealing with difficult colleagues, workplace pressure, or the endless stream of opinions on social media, knowing how to stay calm and centered in the face of external stressors is a valuable skill. Instead of allowing these situations to drain your energy, you can train yourself to remain composed, think clearly, and respond wisely. By learning how to manage conflicts effectively, handle workplace stress with resilience, and disengage from toxic social media interactions, you gain control over your emotional well-being and maintain a sense of calm even in chaotic environments. One of the biggest challenges in life is handling conflict without losing your composure. Conflict can arise in personal relationships, at work, or even in casual interactions with strangers. Often, our instinct is to react emotionally, defend ourselves, or fight to be right. However, engaging in reactive behavior usually escalates the situation rather than resolving it. The key to staying calm in conflict is to pause before responding. When emotions rise, take a deep breath and count to 5 before saying anything. This small pause allows your logical mind to take control rather than letting emotions dictate your reaction. Asking yourself, "What outcome do I want from this conversation?" helps you focus on resolution rather than retaliation. Active listening is another powerful tool for de-escalating conflicts. Most people listen with the intent to reply rather than to understand. Instead of thinking about your response while the other person is speaking, focus fully on their words, body language, and emotions, repeating back what you understood. So what you're saying is, not only diffuses tension, but also makes the other person feel heard, which can lower defensiveness and open the door to a constructive conversation. Another effective strategy in conflict resolution is choosing your battles wisely. Not every disagreement requires a response. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? If a conflict is trivial or stems from someone else's negativity, sometimes the best response is to simply walk away. Silence can be more powerful than engaging in unnecessary arguments. While conflict is one external stressor, workplace stress is another major challenge that affects many people's mental well-being. Deadlines, heavy workloads, demanding bosses, and office politics can create an overwhelming environment that leads to chronic stress. The key to managing workplace stress effectively is prioritization and time management. Creating a structured plan for your tasks and setting realistic deadlines prevents you from feeling scattered and reduces anxiety. The Pomodoro technique, where you work in focused 25-minute intervals followed by short breaks, is a scientifically proven method to improve productivity and prevent burnout. Another important practice for maintaining calmness at work is setting boundaries. If you constantly take on extra work, answer emails outside of office hours, or say yes to every request, you will quickly feel drained. Learning to say no politely but firmly, "I'd love to help, but my current workload won't allow me to take this on right now," protects your time and mental well-being. Setting boundaries ensures that your work responsibilities remain manageable rather than overwhelming. Taking short mental and physical breaks during the day is crucial for stress relief. Stepping outside for fresh air, stretching, or taking a few minutes to breathe deeply can reset your nervous system and prevent stress from accumulating. Many people underestimate the power of mindfulness in the workplace. Simple practices, such as focusing on one task at a time, being fully present in meetings, and avoiding multitasking, can significantly improve clarity and reduce stress. Another significant source of stress in today's digital world is social media negativity. While social media can be a great tool for staying connected, it also exposes you to negativity, comparison, and misinformation. Many people find themselves emotionally affected by online arguments, negative news, or unrealistic portrayals of life. To maintain calmness, it's essential to be intentional about your social media consumption. One simple strategy is to curate your online experience, unfollow or mute accounts that bring negativity into your feed, and follow content that inspires, educates, or uplifts you instead. Another way to maintain emotional balance in the digital world is limiting screen time. Spending excessive time on social media can contribute to anxiety and stress, especially if you find yourself constantly checking notifications or engaging in online debates. Setting specific times for social media use, such as only checking platforms twice a day, prevents mindless scrolling and allows you to engage more intentionally. When faced with negativity online, remember that you do not need to engage with every comment or argument. If someone posts something offensive, controversial, or negative, ask yourself, will responding add any value to my life? Most online arguments lead nowhere, and engaging only drains your energy. The ability to scroll past negativity without reacting is a sign of emotional maturity and self-control. Social media comparison is another major factor that disrupts happiness. Seeing highlight reels of other people's lives can create feelings of inadequacy, even though these images are often curated and edited. Practicing social media mindfulness, reminding yourself that what you see online is not the full picture, can prevent unnecessary self-doubt and frustration. At the heart of staying calm in conflict, work stress, and social media negativity is self-awareness. Recognizing how certain people, situations, or platforms affect your mood allows you to take proactive steps to protect your mental space. Being mindful of your emotional triggers helps you respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. A practical exercise to strengthen your ability to stay calm is the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. When you feel overwhelmed, take a deep breath and identify 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This brings your focus back to the present moment and interrupts stress pattern. Lastly, remember that no matter what external stresses arise, you are always in control of your response. Conflict, work pressure, and negativity will always exist, but how you handle them determines their impact on your peace of mind. Every time you choose patience over anger, mindfulness over stress, and detachment over online negativity, you strengthen your ability to remain calm in all aspects of life. Your challenge for this chapter: the next time you encounter conflict, work stress, or social media negativity, pause before reacting. Practice intentional breathing, evaluate whether engagement is necessary, and choose a response that aligns with your inner peace. By consistently applying these techniques, you will develop the ability to remain calm no matter what challenges arise. Chapter 11. The Power of Gratitude and How It Changes Your Brain. Gratitude is one of the most powerful and transformative mental habits you can develop. It has the ability to shift your perspective, improve emotional well-being, and even rewire your brain for greater happiness and resilience. While many people view gratitude as simply saying thank you or appreciating good moments, its true power lies in the profound impact it has on your mindset, relationships, and overall outlook on life. Developing a daily practice of gratitude helps you cultivate a deep sense of fulfillment and reduces stress, anxiety, and negativity. This chapter explores how gratitude changes your brain, why it is essential for mental and emotional balance, and how you can incorporate it into your daily life to stay calm and positive. The science behind gratitude is compelling. Studies in neuroscience have shown that regularly practicing gratitude activates the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine and serotonin, the neurotransmitters responsible for feelings of happiness and well-being. This process not only makes you feel good in the moment, but also strengthens neural pathways associated with positivity, making it easier to experience joy and contentment over time. Essentially, the more you practice gratitude, the more your brain adapts to seek out positive experiences and moments of appreciation naturally. Another significant way gratitude changes your brain is by reducing stress and anxiety. The amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for processing fear and negative emotions, is less active in people who regularly engage in gratitude practices. This means that when you focus on gratitude, your brain spends less energy dwelling on worries and stresses. This shift in mental focus reduces the fight-or-flight response, promoting a sense of calm and emotional stability. Instead of being reactive to stress, gratitude allows you to remain present and grounded, helping you handle life's challenges with a more balanced mindset. Beyond its neurological benefits, gratitude also improves relationships. Expressing appreciation strengthens connections with others, fostering deeper bonds and trust. When you show gratitude toward friends, family, or colleagues, it not only makes them feel valued, but also reinforces a positive cycle of kindness and mutual support. Studies have shown that couples who regularly express gratitude for each other have stronger, more resilient relationships. In workplaces, teams that practice gratitude experience higher morale, better communication, and increased productivity. By making gratitude a habit, you create an environment of appreciation and encouragement, leading to healthier and more fulfilling interactions. One of the biggest barriers to gratitude is the human tendency to focus on what's wrong rather than what's right. This negativity bias, a survival mechanism inherited from our ancestors, causes us to pay more attention to threats and problems. While this was beneficial in dangerous environments, in modern life, it often leads to excessive worrying, dissatisfaction, and chronic stress. Practicing gratitude counteracts this bias by training the brain to focus on abundance rather than lack. Instead of constantly seeking what's missing or comparing yourself to others, gratitude shifts your attention to what is already present and valuable in your life. A simple yet effective way to practice gratitude is through daily journaling. Writing down 3 things you are grateful for each day helps reinforce positive thinking patterns and makes appreciation a conscious habit. These don't have to be big things. Even small moments, such as enjoying a cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or the beauty of nature, can be deeply meaningful. The key is consistency. Regularly acknowledging what you are thankful for creates long-term changes in mindset and emotional well-being. Another powerful gratitude practice is expressing appreciation directly to others. Whether it's writing a heartfelt note, sending a message of thanks, or verbally expressing gratitude, these small acts have a profound impact. Not only does it enhance your own happiness, but it also strengthens your relationships and spreads positivity. Acts of gratitude create a ripple effect, inspiring others to express appreciation as well, ultimately fostering a more positive environment. Mindfulness and gratitude go hand in hand. By practicing mindfulness, you become more aware of the present moment, making it easier to notice and appreciate the good in your life. Simple mindfulness exercises, such as taking a few deep breaths and mentally listing things you are grateful for, can quickly shift your mood and reduce stress. Combining mindfulness with gratitude allows you to fully experience the beauty of the present without being consumed by worries about the past or future. One of the most transformative aspects of gratitude is its ability to help you find meaning, even in difficult situations. Life is not always easy, and challenges are inevitable. However, gratitude allows you to reframe hardships by focusing on what you can learn from them. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, gratitude helps you see them as opportunities for growth and resilience. When faced with adversity, asking yourself, "What is this teaching me?" or "How can I use this experience to grow?" shifts your perspective from victimhood to empowerment. Many of the most resilient and successful individuals practice gratitude in times of hardship, as it allows them to stay grounded and maintain a sense of purpose. Another key to maintaining gratitude is limiting exposure to negativity. While it's important to stay informed, constantly consuming negative news, engaging in toxic conversations, or scrolling through social media comparisons can drain your energy and shift your focus toward dissatisfaction. Being intentional about the content you consume and the people you surround yourself with makes it easier to maintain a mindset of gratitude. Curating your environment to support positivity allows you to stay centered and appreciative. It's also helpful to create gratitude rituals that fit naturally into your daily life. This could be as simple as taking a moment to express thanks before meals, reflecting on positive moments before bed, or sharing something you're grateful for with a friend or partner each day. Building gratitude into your routine ensures that it becomes an automatic and natural part of your thought process. Gratitude is not just a temporary mood booster. It is a long-term strategy for maintaining calmness and positivity in life. The more you cultivate gratitude, the more it becomes a foundational part of your identity, shaping the way you experience the world. It changes your brain, enhances your relationships, strengthens emotional resilience, and provides a sense of fulfillment that external achievements alone cannot provide. Your challenge for this chapter: start a simple gratitude practice today. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning or evening, and make it a daily habit. Additionally, express gratitude to at least one person this week, whether through a note, message, or conversation. Observe how these small acts shift your mindset and contribute to a greater sense of peace and happiness. By making gratitude a way of life, you will transform your outlook and cultivate a lasting sense of calm and fulfillment. Chapter 12. The 30-Day Calm and Positivity Challenge. Mastering calmness and positivity is not something that happens overnight. It is built through daily practice and small, consistent habits that train your mind to stay resilient and at peace. To help you integrate everything you've learned in this audiobook, here's a structured 30-day challenge that will guide you step by step. Over the next 4 weeks, you will focus on developing emotional control, cultivating gratitude, practicing mindfulness, and reinforcing habits that bring calmness and happiness. Each week will present a new theme to build upon, allowing you to gradually implement these strategies into your life in a sustainable way. Week 1. Strengthening emotional awareness and response. The first week focuses on mastering your emotions and training yourself to respond rather than react. Each day, you will practice a simple habit that increases your self-awareness and emotional control. Start by observing your thoughts without judgment, noticing any negative patterns, and replacing them with constructive self-talk. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, practice deep breathing techniques like the 4-7-8 method to regain control. The key to staying calm is learning how to pause before responding. So challenge yourself to count to 5 before reacting to any stressful situation. Identify emotional triggers in your life, whether it's certain people, environments, or habits, and develop a strategy to manage them more effectively. Journaling at the end of the day will help you reflect on your emotions and recognize patterns that influence your mood. As you go through the week, introduce mindfulness into everyday activities, such as eating, walking, or working, by focusing completely on the present moment. Finally, take a 1-hour digital detox, stepping away from social media and notifications, allowing your mind to reset. Week 2. Cultivating gratitude and a positive mindset. The second week is dedicated to shifting your focus from stress to gratitude and abundance. Begin each morning by listing 3 things you are grateful for before starting your day. This small habit rewires your brain to seek positivity rather than dwell on negativity. When faced with a difficult situation, reframe it as an opportunity for growth by asking yourself, "What can I learn from this?" Acts of kindness also reinforce gratitude, so take a day to do something thoughtful for someone. Whether it's writing a kind note, offering encouragement, or helping a stranger. Engage in visualization by picturing yourself as the calmest and happiest version of yourself, imagining how you move, speak, and handle challenges. Write down 10 things you love about yourself or your journey, reinforcing self-acceptance and appreciation. Limit exposure to negative media and focus on uplifting content that inspires and motivates you. Lastly, incorporate affirmations into your daily routine, repeating positive statements that reinforce resilience and confidence in yourself. Week 3. Strengthening self-care and emotional balance. This week is about prioritizing your well-being and creating rituals that nurture calmness and stability. Start by incorporating some form of physical movement into your day, whether it's stretching, yoga, a brisk walk, or a full workout, to release stress and boost energy levels. Create a bedtime routine that allows you to unwind, such as reading, journaling, or listening to calming music before sleep. Be mindful of the conversations you engage in, and take a break from toxic discussions or gossip. Instead of criticizing yourself, practice self-compassion by treating yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. Spend some time in nature, whether it's a short walk in the park, or simply sitting outside to reconnect with the present moment. Reflect on past challenges you've overcome, reminding yourself of your resilience and ability to handle difficulties. Lastly, declutter your environment, organizing a small area of your home or workspace to create a sense of order and clarity in your surroundings. Week 4. Creating long-term calmness and positivity. The final week focuses on reinforcing long-term habits that keep you grounded, peaceful, and motivated. Each morning, set a simple intention for the day, such as patience, joy, or clarity, and let that intention guide your actions and thoughts. Take some time to journal about the changes you've noticed in your mindset and behavior since starting this challenge, acknowledging your progress. Set aside 10 minutes for silence, allowing yourself to sit without distractions and simply observe your thoughts without reacting. Plan an activity that genuinely brings you joy, something that makes you feel alive and engaged, whether it's painting, cooking, or spending time with a loved one. Develop a long-term strategy to continue the habits that resonated most with you, making calmness and positivity a natural part of your life. Whenever a stressful thought arises, practice detachment, reminding yourself that you control your mind, not the other way around. Take time to reflect on everything you've learned, appreciating the journey you've taken towards self-improvement and emotional resilience. Finally, share your experience with someone else, whether by teaching them a technique that helped you or simply discussing the lessons you've learned. This strengthens your commitment and allows positivity to spread. By following this 30-day challenge, you actively implement the principles from this audiobook into your daily routine, transforming knowledge into real change. These small habits, when practiced consistently, create a long-term shift in your mindset and emotional well-being. Remember, calmness and positivity are not about avoiding stress. They are about learning how to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and inner peace. Every conscious choice you make builds upon the last, creating a ripple effect that enhances your happiness and resilience. This is just the beginning of your journey, and as you continue, you will find that true peace comes not from external circumstances, but from the way you choose to engage with the world around you. Stick with these habits, make them your own, and watch as they transform your life from the inside out. Conclusion. You've made incredible progress on your journey to mastering calmness and positivity. Every step you've taken, learning to manage emotions, shifting your perspective, practicing gratitude and fostering inner peace, has laid the foundation for lasting transformation. But this isn't just about what you've learned, it's about how you apply it. True change doesn't happen overnight, and lasting growth comes from consistency. The more you implement these strategies, the more naturally calmness and positivity will become part of who you are. Life will always bring obstacles, unexpected stress, challenging people, and moments of uncertainty. But now you have the power to navigate them with wisdom and strength. Instead of reacting out of fear, you will respond with clarity. Instead of letting negativity take control, you will focus on solutions. Instead of feeling weighed down by stress, you will cultivate peace from within. This is your superpower, the ability to shape your reality through the mindset you choose. Before we wrap up, I have a small request for you. If this audiobook has added value to your life, don't stop here. Let's keep this journey alive. Show your support by hitting the like button if you're committed to living with calmness and positivity. And here's something special. Drop a comment below with just one word that captures how you feel after listening. Maybe it's strong, peaceful, inspired, or something else that resonates with you. Let's spread positivity together. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more content that nourishes your mind and uplifts your spirit. This is just the beginning of your transformation. Stay connected, keep learning, and continue evolving. No matter how chaotic the world may be, remember that your inner peace is always in your hands. Thank you for being part of this journey, and I'll see you in the next one.